모입니다. 오늘 일요일 어저께 방송을 쉬고 영상 제작을 좀 하고 예, 좀 쉬느라고 어저께 실시간 방송은 이제 쉬었고요. 오늘은 더쇼 20 RTTS 로드쇼 임창용 키우기 이어가도록 하겠습니다. 오늘은 좀 꽤 장시간 동안 방송을 이어갈 예정이고요. 좀 중간에 들어오시는 분들 많은 관심을 갖고 시청해 주시기를 바라겠습니다. 그러면은 지금 간단히 소개하자면은 41승 41패 토론토 블루제이스 이렇게 되고 있는데요. 좀 마음의 여유를 두고 성적에 연연하지 않도록 하겠습니다. 지금 현재 시즌은 2023년도 시즌이고요. 아직까지 포스트 시즌에 가까이 가보지 못해서 성적이 좀 안타깝긴 한데 그래도 키우면서 하다 보면은 좋은 결과가 있을 거라고 생각하고 있고요. 그럼 오늘도 달려보도록 하겠습니다. 네, 새로 오신 분들도 안녕하십니다. 안녕합니다. 안녕하세요.
It figures to be a
정말
wet one, but
매번
we'll have
이제 느끼는
baseball
거지만
for you on
첫
MLB Network nonetheless.
방송에
We've got baseball on the
들어오시는
4th
분들
of July between the
너무
Toronto Blue
감사하고
Jays and the New York Yankees. Toronto attempt to end the
상대팀은
six-game
뉴욕
losing streak.
양키스이고요.
Next.
저희 팀은 토론토 블루제이스 이렇게 되고 있습니다.
Garrett Cole, the
게릿
California-born
콜
right-hander, is on the mound.
17경기에
What do we
나와서
need to know here, Danny?
8승
Hey, this
7패
guy's had a solid year
방어율
up to this point. It's not an
2.86
easy thing to do in baseball
성적은
this year
굉장히
with all the
괜찮은데
high-scoring games. But this guy has an
수확률이
ERA
별로
of
없네요.
sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're...
So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Byron
The pitch.
Buxton.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
정도적인 부분이 있기도 해서 좀 부담스러울 수도 있는데
He'll take it to the bag
그래도
himself, and the
관심을
leadoff man is
가져주시고
gone here to start the home first.
시청해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
Pitch on the way.
The shortstop.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder,
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Stanton.
2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am
네,
hearing that
이분이
they're
저
expected
실제
to improve as the
존재하시는
game
분이죠.
progresses.
찾아보니까
The grounds crew told me between innings that the
기자였더라고요.
field's in good shape. They're going to continue.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a forkball in for strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
So he sets him down swinging. Torres is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Miguel Andujar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
네,
Throw
좋습니다.
in time and the side is retired.
좀 적당하게
1,
아주
2, 3 go the
효율적으로
Bombers. We'll move to the third with no
투구수를
score.
좀 줄여가면서 빠르게 이닝을 소화하고 있는데요. 네.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Steve Morant. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
오늘 근데 동영상 그 제작한
Well, when you're
거를
going as well as
올리면서
he is, not even a 2-strike
좀
count is going to
올리기
get in
전에
your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling...
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
목소리가 이제 검토할 때는 저 목소리가 잘 들리지 않아서 오늘 영상이 좀
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
실패작이라고
Hey, I get it. You
생각했는데
want to be aggressive, but man,
다시
these
한번
guys are swinging at
검토를
everything.
해보니까
And a good bite to that slider as he
문제가
swings through it
없어서
for the first out of the
방송을
inning.
올렸는데
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to
물론
look for the soft
영상이
stuff down and
동영상
away.
올리면서
You're really at a disadvantage when you
저
fall behind
내용을
0-2.
들어보면서
Nico Goodrum comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
서툴다라는 느낌이 많이
Ball is strike.
들었는데 많은 이유가 많은
A
이해를
little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Morant, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
쉬는 걸로 진행할
Tying
예정이고요.
run at the plate, the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. To second now, but he's safe as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
말하다 보니까 이렇게 한 점을 주고 말았는데
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Smoke toward third. Barreto fields cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
3회까지 진행되면서 2대1 이렇게 앞서가고 있습니다. 4회 말 다시 돌아왔고요.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number one.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Left side. Barreto brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 1-1. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls. 1 strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. J.D. Davis would be next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. So digging in now, J.D. Davis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
5회 말에 지금 3대1로 이긴 입장에서
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the
출발이
fastball.
아주
1-1.
좋습니다.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Eaton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department.
한동안 이제 그 지난 영상에서 홈런이랑 점수를 이기면서
Steve Morant is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
많이 차이가 났는데
Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
좀 팀이라도 성적이 안 좋으면은
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
그래야 좀 기분이 좀 이해가 될 텐데.
Now the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
여러모로
Into the box now, Josh Phegley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Nico Goodrum. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
중간
First
시즌부터
delivery
들어온
to him on the
것
way.
같은데요. 성적을 보니까.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
오늘은 정말
That's his
이제
second strikeout of the
몇
game. I
시간은
wouldn't be
가능할지
surprised if a
모르겠는데,
coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Lazy fly ball out to
한
center field.
4시간 정도는
Davis
채우려고
comes
하고
on now
있는데
and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
정확한
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to
예상할 수가
bat.
없네요.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
0-2, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Gleyber
Fouled away.
Torres.
The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
이쯤에서 한번 스크러버를
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is.
예, 스크래브를 많이 던지지 않았기 때문에 익숙치 않아서 아마
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The right fielder, number 00.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Stepping into the box, Josh Fegley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here this half. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1.
포토를 하면서 3대1로 이기고 있는데요. 예, 8회님
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Toronto led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Lim earns his team-leading 11th win, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Jose Castillo records the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
진행시킬지 모르겠는데 웬만해서는 빨리 이번 시즌을 마무리 지으려고 하고 있습니다. 원래는 그 오전에 또 이제 방송을 해볼까 그렇게 계획을 갖고 있었는데 영상을 올리는 게 좀 이제 늦어지게 되면서 좀 12시가 다 돼갈 무렵에 방송을 시작하게 됐네요.
An all-star is approached with an unexpected proposal.
Not good.
When the player balks, the manager quickly backs off the idea. When the player balks, the manager quickly backs off the idea.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Lim is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And that's out number
살짝
1.
이제 스트라이크 존에 걸치는 투구를 이제 가끔씩 이제 가끔씩인지 종종인지 좀 헷갈릴 정도로
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lim has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ozzie Albies goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1. At the plate, Austin Riley. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. 2-0. Riley brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Riley goes quietly leading off the second. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Travis Shaw is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2.
아무래도 마무리 투수로 가기에는 좀 이번 시즌은
Swing and a
무리일 것
miss on the
같고.
fastball, and it's 1-2. Forkball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is under it,
거의 이번 시즌은 한
and that retires the side.
20, 선발승을 20승
Down in order
정도
go the Braves.
목표로 하고 있는데 이제
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
사이 형 수상에 좀 후보에 올라가 있는 것 같은데.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Where's the first now?
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
So now to the plate, Pablo Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average way down at 180. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. 1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards
태그
shallow
좋았어요.
right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
아, 기회를 못 살리네.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Lim is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And this is taken outside for ball one. Albies, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
이번 돌아오는 주
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
이제 그 그다음에
Line to the right side.
게임
But a foul ball.
라디오 방송을
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
아직
Another one sent foul.
게임 방송은 그렇게 그게 좀
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
만족을 하는지 알
Braves
수가
are still
없어서
looking to break into the hit column here.
아직까지는
To 2 balls and 2
아직
strikes now.
확실하게
Well, I
정하지
think that
못했는데
pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode. You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in to try it again, Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Naquin is going to have room out there as he puts this.
예, 좋습니다.
New inning set to get underway, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chad Pinder goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
치열하네요, 정말.
Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the
방어율
pitch.
같은 문제는
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
이번 시즌은
His
좀
command has been
홈런을 좀 잘
outstanding so far,
맞았으면은
hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why
방어율
he's been so
2점대도
successful up to this point.
좀
And
줄일
that'll
수
get
있을 것
down for a
같은데,
base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
아직 저 시즌
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Johan Camargo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now batting, Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Shaw at second with 2 down. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
잠깐만요. 잠바를 입으니까 좀 더워서 잠바를 벗었는데 다시 입어야 할 것 같아요. 다시 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 정말 확실히 겨울은 겨울이네요. 집 안도 춥고.
Only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Up high, 2-1 now. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pablo Reyes goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Delino DeShields is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Chasing after it is Williams. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dansby Swanson is retired to kick off the inning. Austin Riley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires.
네, 8회까지 등판하고 있고요.
The left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Johan Camargo is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Barreto's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Shea Langoliers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
진짜 정말 우리 팀 그 마무리 투수는 정말 듬직하네요. 방어율 0.93으로 마무리했나? 이번 경기?
And tonight's ends as a
경기 오늘 2연승으로 이제 진행을 2연승으로 기분 좋게 출발하고 있어요. 이번 경기는 3대0 무실점 경기로 마무리합니다. 지금 개인 순위가 저희한테는 여러 부분에서 좀 선두를 개인 순위 선두로 달리고 있는데 방어율 2.14로 방어율이고요. 에라 세이브는 저희 팀 호세 카스티로 27세이브로 좀 많이 따라왔네요. 1위랑 1위와의 차이가 한 경기 저 세이브 하나로 차이로 따라잡았네요. 솔직히 방어율 3.94인 애한테 세이브 순위를 1위를 내준다는 게 좀 그렇긴 하죠. 원래는 중간 개투인데 저희 팀의 그 마무리 투수가 이게 포지션이 이게 CP가 이제 마무리 투수고 RP가 이제 중간 개투인데 저희 팀 이제 그 마무리 투수가 좀 시원찮지 않아서 시원찮은 게 아니라서 중간 개투가 이렇게 마무리 투수를 하고 있는데 다음에 또 선발패가 이제 제가 이게 제일 적은 1패로서 제일 적어서 순위가 1위입니다. 또 이게 저 14승 거둔 선발승이 14승인 선수가 지금 1인데 다이란 번디로 이제 제가 보기에는 그런데 14승이고요. 제가 지금 12승으로 지금 공동 3인데 경쟁자가 너무 많네요. 야, 얘는 저 방어율 4.03인데 12승 4패라니. 팀빨을 많이 봤네요. 그리고 트레버 바우어, 이 선수는 미네소타 소속이고요. 잠깐만, 이 선수 LA 에인저스 소속인 팀이 LA 에인저스 소속인데 LA 이 팀이 지금 순위가 아메리칸 리그 서부지구 1위네요. 제가 지금 와일드카드, 저희 팀이 와일드카드 결정전에서도 좀 순위에서도 좀 밀리네요. 여러모로 좋지가 않습니다.
A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
이제 올스타전입니다. 올스타전 아메리카 리그 소속으로 선발 투수로 지금 올스타전에 뽑혔는데요. 다행히도 이게 방어율이 아무래도 성적 그거에 좀 많이 이제 그게 중요도가 높기 때문에 안녕하세요. 저 임천영입니다. 빠따 시키신 분, 어, 야, 네가 지금, 토론토에 있는 그 임천영이라는 애라며, 어,
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The
2023
Midsummer
시즌
Classic
MLB
between the American League
올스타 게임
All-Stars and the National
진행하겠습니다.
League All-Stars.
경기 구장은 오라클 파크에서 진행하게 됐네요.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters.
아메리칸 리그, 내셔널 리그 라인업이고요.
Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store.
서로의 선발
It's the
투수
Major League Baseball
붙여주고
All-Star
있습니다.
Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
오라클 파크가 어느 구장이었지? 어느 팀 구장이었지? 야, 이거 잘생겼는데. 왼쪽 끝.
Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the away team in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Play ball.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Now here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Fernando Tatis Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
훌륭한 투구로 던져가지고.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The 1-0.
물론 지금 올 시즌
Nice adjustment out on the
시즌
mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And right into the shift.
이제 그 선발승과 방어율 면에서
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
경쟁 중이기 때문에
Pitches popped up. Lim is under it.
선발 투수를 하는 데 있어서 좀 아쉬울 수 있고 마무리 투수를 하면 좀 마무리 투수를 하게 되면 좀 아쉬울 수
No
있는데
score here on MLB Network.
아메리칸 리그 3대0로 이기고 있고요.
Last half of the second set to go. That'll bring up Christian Yelich.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. And this is hit hard to the right side.
Corey Seager.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
어, 4대 3으로 아메리칸 리그 저희 소속팀이 이기게
Well, this
되는데요.
one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The American League took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
제가 이제
Lim
승리
is the
투수가
winning pitcher of record. Aaron Nola
뒷라인입니다.
only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
실점도 내주지 않고 사사고 또한 없어서 퍼펙트 피칭으로 승리를 따내게 됩니다. 올스타 게임 이번 2023 끝났고요.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them. A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cincinnati Reds. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Sonny Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
11경기 나와서 7승 8패, 방어율 2.99입니다. 방어율에 비해서 승률이 그렇게 좋지가 않네요. 정말 참. 그래서 좀 뭐지 방어율과 승리는 승패는 별개로 보시는 분이 계신데.
In now, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10. Lim has racked up over 130 innings on the mound with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So striding in, Sam Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Jesse Winker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds turned away first time.
오, 홈런.
The pitch.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
We got no outs here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Mike Moustakas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mike Moustakas goes down for the second out in the bottom half. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, we got 2 down.
Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command, 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
아우, 피곤하면 안 되는데, 춥고 피곤하고, 아우, 장난 아니네, 오늘따라. 예. 타자. 예.
Next
타자
to hit will be the
오늘,
pitcher. Lim, he'll get to
올해,
take his first cuts here.
Number 13.
첫 타석 같은데, 예.
Now here it comes.
자,
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Come on, big guy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
No
All
ball,
right, come
2
on now,
strikes.
one time, let it fly.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Play ball.
First pitch on its way.
For the Reds, the center fielder, number 44.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, come on now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chance Sisco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, come on now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sonny Gray. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
하긴 저 타자가 아니 투수가 타자 이렇게 연습할 필요 없죠.
hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail 1.
아 정말 오늘 성적이 오늘은 정말 잘 풀리네요.
And coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Senzel. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
오늘 같은 날 좀 이제 오래 해야 컨디션이 좋을 때.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
좀
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first,
정말 이제
heading for
평일
2.
때는 정말 이제 피곤해가지고 피곤한 상태에서 경기도 잘 안 풀리면은 정말 진짜 한 번씩 떨어지는데
And as we check out our Reds leaderboard, we find that he currently sits third best on the club in that department. In now, Sam Travis, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So stepping in, Brian O'Grady, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss on the fourth ball, and he's deep in the hole 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated.
다행이다.
I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The pitcher, Lim, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
무사의 1루 상태입니다.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
아이쿠.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
이건
Swinging
맞네.
strike, and now it's 0-2. Barreto aboard
타이밍을
here
못
at first
잡아가지고.
with nobody out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
This is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and it pops him out, and that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. O'Grady has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. So here's Tyler Naquin, and their runners at the corners now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
와.
And he fouls this one off.
자, 스크래볼. 스크래볼.
Ready with another 0-2.
자,
And
아이,
he
그
struck him
맞지죠?
out. The
예.
10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt.
좋았어요.
Up with it, McGuire. And he makes the throw to first.
갑자기 피곤이 몰려와서
Suarez is retired, 2 down now.
개구가 잘 대잡고 있습니다.
Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Chance Cisco would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he's got
어,
another one
좋았어요.
here. 12 punch
아,
outs
정말
now in the ball
고맙게도
game,
예.
and that'll end the
방망이
inning.
휘두르져가지고
Reds are down in order.
솔로 홈런 2번씩이나 예.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And it's 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters.
이번
13
경기
strikeouts
맞추면은
now.
카페를
Fernando
타고
Bermudez
와야겠어요.
will move into the on-deck circle
이게
now to try to get something started here with 1
오늘
gone in the
경기가 잘
inning.
풀리는데
Strike 1 to
갑자기
start
필요가
the
와서
at-bat. 1 out, nobody on.
참 난감합니다.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
Outside, that's the ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Ball that's outside.
Fastball well outside. And that's off his leg on the mound.
아파요.
Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nick Senzel stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Hey, we got 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Sam Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
들어가.
And he's going to add to the total 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Kunal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66.
방어율 6.28.
Kunal.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Lim.
The pitcher, number 13.
Hey, see it drive it. See it drive it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Full 4. Take your base. Out.
자,
Last half
잠깐
of the
저
seventh
한눈팔
here,
사이에
and next
이
to bat will
정도
be the outfielder,
추가했네요.
Brian O'Grady.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a
죄송합니다.
6-run lead out there,
입도
there's no
마르고.
reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep
조명도
attacking
가렵고.
the zone.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. Swinging a high chopper.
아이고.
Knee high, he barehands it.
다행이다.
Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The right
First
fielder,
pitch coming,
number
here it
2.
is. Nicholas Castellanos is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night
야,
long.
이걸 또
If he can
보시네.
continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And he struck out
좋습니다.
again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
McGuire is underneath this one, and that will retire the side.
오, 1-3루.
Settling in
1-4-1-3루.
now, Lim. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight,
네,
and
오늘
why not?
3타수
He's been in
1안타.
control all game long. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
2 strikes.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Look at the sliding stop to second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
오호.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's one down now. Standing in, Chance Sisco. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. On the season, Sisco is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
좋습니다.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
네, 8대0.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
저는 잠시
And 8-0 shutout this evening. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Lim picks up his team-leading 13th win with 15 strikeouts. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
네, 다시 돌아왔습니다. 기다려주셔가지고 감사하고요. 어, 예, 오늘 커피 타고 왔는데 한꺼번에 믹스 커피 세 개를 타가지고 좀 효과가 있을지 모르겠지만 이게 어저께도 좀 다른 분과 이제 선약이 있어가지고 또 중간에 또 방송 제작을 하고 좀 시간을 내서 다른 분들과 이제 좀 만나기도 했었는데 어저께 한 새벽 3시쯤에 잠들었던 것 같아요. 좀 술을 마셔가지고 그래서 이제 오늘 한 9시? 예, 9시쯤에 이제 일어났는데 8시였나? 예, 8시가 맞네요. 8시에 일어나가지고 좀 빈둥빈둥 되다가 영상 제작하고 영상 올리고 하느라고 예, 좀 피곤한데 예, 이번 다다음 주까지는 제가 이제 좀 바쁠 수가 있어갖고 좀 또 이제 그 방송에 어, 좀 처음 이직을 한 곳에서 이직한 곳에서 좀 이제 그 좀 적응 기간도 필요하기 때문에 좀 방송에 좀 준비를 하는 데 있어서 좀 서툴 수도 있는데 여러분께서도 그래도 이제 많이 기대해 주시고요. 함께 이해해 주시면서 어, 기대해 주시길 바라겠습니다. 자, 이제 좀 더 진행을 하고, 앞으로 더 진행하고요. 잠깐만 뭐 좀 확인하고요. 우선 순위가 굉장히 애매한데 따라 붙을 수 있을 것 같기도 하고 좀만 힘을 내면은 와일드 카드로 좀 이제 퍼스트 시즌 올라갈 수 있을 것 같기도 하고 좀 나- 어, 굉장히 애매합니다. 포기하기도 이르고 그렇다고 기대했다가 좀 실망할 것 같기도 하고
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
네,
Ought to be a
시애틀
good one
마리너스와
here between the
토론토
Seattle Mariners
블루제이스.
and the Toronto Blue Jays.
이번 경기
It's Blue
등장신이
Jays
아주
baseball,
멋있습니다.
and
네,
it's on its
진지하게
way next.
진행을 하고 등장을 하고 있는데요.
Lim gets the ball in game
경기
3 of the series.
선발 경기
And please, Zach, what do you
나와서
got?
Boy, this guy was
20경기 나와서
unbelievably
3승
good in
1패,
this last
방어율
one.
1.03.
Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing
이렇게 됩니다.
performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Stepping in, Dylan Moore. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Seattle, the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
I got it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Noelvi Marte. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Here we go, guys.
Line drive to center field.
Wow.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. In now the Mariners DH, Kyle Lewis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
1푼 21홈런. 괜찮은 성적.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
오늘은 정말 너무 잘 던져주는데.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Haniger. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lim, just 21 years of age. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Haniger goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Jake Fraley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And 2 quick outs here in the 2nd. Next for Seattle, Evan White. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
오늘 처음
At the plate now, Taylor Trammell.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. To right
한가운데,
field and absolutely hammered.
몰렸어.
Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
백.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
그게 한가운데 원래 안쪽으로 붙었어야 되는데
He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
야, 그래 이게 저 야구지. 이게
Digging
야구지.
in, Yolmer Sanchez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent
이게
games.
스포츠지.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
A swing and a miss on a
좋습니다.
ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Joe Hudson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time,
이게
and the leadoff man
그랬으면
is
이게
gone
방어를
to start the
1점대로
third.
이제 내려보내는데 좀 아쉽게 하다.
Stepping into the box, Dylan Moore. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Barreto fields cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Standing in, Noelvi Marte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece.
Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running.
좋았어. 좋아.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Lewis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
잠깐만 이거 되려나?
Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now here's the pitch. Mitch Haniger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 8.
Jake Fraley started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Fraley is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
1 and 2.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2.
오늘 이번 경기, 오늘 경기 2점 홈런 맞았지만 잘 버티고 있습니다.
Leading off the inning, Evan White, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Evan White.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now batting, the left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Into the box, Taylor Trammell. On a line, that's a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Yomer Sanchez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Can't get him to go after the Scroogie with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now.
Hey, nobody
White over at second. Trammell on at first with nobody out. Still 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Dylan Moore, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Marte.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners. Leading off the inning, Kyle Lewis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Jake Fraley. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still down a run, it's 4-3. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Evan White.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
예, 잠시 마이크 끄고 진행을 했는데요. 중간에 이제 한 점 플라이아웃으로 이제 그 주자 들어오면서 4대3까지 쫓아오게 됐는데요. 다행히도 이제 더 선취점을 주지 않고 7회까지 지금 호투를 이어가는 중입니다. 3회 아웃, 7회 올라웃 잡아내고요.
It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Taylor Trammell is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
이번 경기 좀 한 점 차이는 좀
Stepping in and
변화이기도
ready
한데
for another shot, Yolmer Sanchez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 4-3.
8이닝까지 나오게 될지 모르겠는데 과연 이번 경기도 승을 딸 수 있을지. 예, 8-3으로
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lim picks up his team best 14th win in this one. Jose Castillo closes the door for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.
Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Atlanta Braves. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Mike Soroka gets the ball for Atlanta in this
22경기
one.
나와서
And any thoughts?
10승 5패, 방어력 2.28. 굉장히 준수한 성적을 거두고 있어요.
He attacks the strike zone, and one of the things he's not afraid to do, let the opposing team put the ball in play. A solid all-around pitcher.
Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts
and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back now from Truist Park, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing
the next to bat for Atlanta, Alex Verdugo. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Pinder is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days There are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Lim, as
올
he'll get his first
시즌에
opportunity
이하
in this one.
높은
Now here's the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing
와,
and a miss, and he's
슬라이더가
quickly in
각도가
the
그냥.
hole 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
That's softly
가자.
hit to right. Will
아.
that get down? Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Let's play ball. 3.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
The catcher, Shea.
First pitch on its way. High
Oh.
fly ball out to straightaway center. Nick one's under it,
Me, that's me. I got it.
and that's the first out of the inning. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka.
The pitcher,
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Soroka.
Strike taken up in the zone. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman,
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Albies.
And right into the shift, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And this will be fouled away. He'll try again 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Swanson playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In there, and it's even at 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded to the right. Reined in.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Behind 0-2 now. Acuna stands at first with 1 out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
그래 봤자
1-2 pitch.
아웃이야. 아.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he will strike him out.
아웃이죠.
10 now in the
그래도
ball game, and
3루까지
the
가도
inning is over. One left for Atlanta. Through 4, still tied, nothing.
이번 경기는 투수전이네요 거의. 자 이번에
Next to bat for Toronto, Lim 0 for
득점을
1
할 수
for him here
있을지,
in this one.
타점을 올릴 수 있을지.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive snagged
진짜.
on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams is under it.
You got it. I got it.
1 away. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good bite to the forkball. 0-1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Now it's 2-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
The pitcher.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The next 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters.
또 이제 득점은 올리지 못하고 있는데,
And now back to the leadoff
또
spot.
이게
The
코트로
break
이어가면서
stepping in, Ozzie Albies. It was a backwards K, a
아직까지
strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got
부족함
to bear
없이.
down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And this is knocked down on the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Acuna digs in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And another foul ball. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and so here now's the pitcher, Lim. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, let her fly right here.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh,
and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left.
간다.
Left fielder
간다,
looking
간다.
up. Still going back.
좋았어.
Gone. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
자, 이렇게 팀원들이 득점을
What a great feeling right there as he circles the
그
pillows. Finally
득점을
able to
되는데
get this offense
제가
potentially
홈런을
going with
쳐주면서
one swing of the bat. Be it
2대
shutout all
0으로
game, but
앞서가게
not
됩니다.
anymore.
굉장히 짜릿하네요. 이게 이럴 때 남들이 이제 못해줄 때 그게 이제 오히려 저의
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings
저의
up the
타구가 이제
outfielder Alex Verdugo.
승리를
And a
이끄는데 도움이
fastball's in there
됐대.
for strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in once again, Austin Riley. No hits to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
And it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Chad Pinder. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away.
Pinder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And he will get there to make the running. Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Here it comes.
No.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes
야,
now
이거
to the
안
Braves
막히네.
catcher.
유인구.
And another
좋습니다.
one. Strikeout number
좀 많이
17
빠지긴
in the ball
했는데,
game as he keeps racking him up. Pablo Reyes will grab
방망이를
a bat hit for the
휘두르주면서,
pitcher here.
Number 16.
Lays off 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now. Reyes,
제구가
28 years old.
자
This
이제
is his sixth
이번
season
이닝만 제대로
for him in the
맞자.
big leagues.
이번 이닝만
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now the skipper's on.
오 다행이다. 네 좋아요. 예, 저의 그 결승 타점으로 인해서
to be hopeful.
제
They win the first
저의
game of
승을
a new
스스로
month
이제
and are
얻어냈네요.
now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This
좋은
evening's game
경기입니다.
finishes 2-0 the final score. Toronto get their 30th win on the road so far this season. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
이번 경기는 좀 집중하기 위해서 마이크를 제거하고 경기에 집중하도록 하겠습니다. 22경기 나와서 8승 7패
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
말 없이 이번 경기 집중하도록 하겠습니다. 네.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Stay ahead, stay ahead.
Now the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. 0-1, here it comes.
Nope, upstairs.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Naquin's going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Here we go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Domingo Santana. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat.
The catcher, Pedro
Santana stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. And he fouls this one off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Wendell is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And another foul ball. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. No balls and one strike. Now here it comes.
Nope.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Hey, you got one.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Yandy Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, strike 1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And it's fouled away. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC, he was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Slater becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Austin Meadows is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 2-1. Fly ball out to right field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Domingo Santana, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Here we go, boys. Come on.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. And that's in there for a strike. 4th ball misses, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2 balls.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fouls this one off. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Joey Wendell digs in now. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Another 0-2 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll leave the count at 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this is taken in for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yandy Diaz. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Slater. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away.
Austin Slater.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Slater is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that's the second out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. He went down on strikes last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH Domingo Santana. 0-1 the count.
Santana.
Plays at 1 now.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive to center field. Naquin is right there, 1 down. Striding in, Kyle Tucker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And now a pitch on the way. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Kyle Tucker goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
2 down.
0-2, here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Austin Slater. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Toronto took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lim earns his staff leading 16th victory of the season as he allows only 2 hits.
네. 템파베이와의 경기에서 완봉승으로 경기를 이기게 됐는데 좀 예상보다 초반부터 투구수가 많아서 좀 어렵지 않을까 생각이 들어서 좀 잘 그 상대방의 공격을 틀어막으면서 승리를 취하게 됐네요. 이로써 오늘 계속 이제 승리를 이어가고 있는데 지금 순위를 보자고 하면은 지금은 이제 그 와일드 카드에서 두 팀만 이제 그 와일드 카드로 이제 그 포스트 시즌에 올라갈 수 있는데 지금 두 번째 팀인 그 화이트삭스와 인디언스 이 팀과 지금 한 경기 차이로 따라붙어가지고 어느 정도 그다음에 한 4경기 1경기 정도로 이제 따라잡았는데 아직까지 기대해볼만 하다는 게 아주 기분이 좋네요. 좀 기대가 되기도 하고요. 지금 투수 순위로 봤을 때 다승 순위 로 봤을 때 그 다이란 번디와 한 경기까지 다승 차이가 따라 붙었네요. 예. 지금 이미 저 방어율은 1점대까지 1점대 안으로 1점대까지 이제 내려가면서 오늘 아주 좋게 좀 방송이 이어지고 있는데 좀 이제 2시간이 넘어가고 여러분께서도 좀 지루했을 수도 있는데 이렇게 방송을 봐주셔가지고 너무 감사드리고요. 예.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
간만에 이렇게 할까? 나 투구 연습 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 좀 이제 방송이 한 보름째가 되면서 초반보다 좀 긴장감도 좀 덜 줄어들었기 때문에 좀 정말 다행이라고 생각이 들지만 정말 방송을 이제 한 달이 채 되지 않은 상황에서도 좀 뭐랄까 방송을 보시는 분들이 좀 많지가 않았기 때문에 좀 아쉬움감도 많고 그래서 여러 가지로 방송을 준비하고 신경을 쓰면서 신경을 쓰고자 하면서 이제 노력을 하고 있으니까요. 많은 관심 가져주시길 바라겠습니다. 참, 그 와중에도 이제 홍보의 역할도 중요하다는 걸 느끼고 있고요. 참, 쉽지가 않네요. 그래도 이제 즐겁다는 것에 방송을 하면서 이제 좀 즐거운 느낌이 들어서 정말 잘 금방 이제 방송이 크지 않는다는 점에 좀 아쉽기도 하지만 그래도 그 즐거운 마음이란 게 있어서 다행이라는 생각이 드네요. 이제 잠시 경기를 이어가면서 예, 오늘 임창용 키우기 마지막 경기를 진행하겠습니다. 우선적으로 이제 4시간을 채우고자 했는데 아무래도 이제 저 피곤한 게 너무 심해서 이번 경기를 임창용 키우기 오늘 방송 마지막 경기로 잡겠습니다.
We are under the lights
네,
as the show
이번
gets you
경기는
ready for another
텍사스
edition of
레인저스와
Major League Baseball.
토론토
Tonight, an
블루제이스
intriguing matchup between the
로저스
Texas
센터에서
Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays.
매치가
Blue
이어지겠습니다.
Jays baseball starts right now. Lim gets the ball
예,
for the Blue
23경기
Jays in this
나와서
one. What's your take on him,
16승
Dan?
1패,
Wow, talk about a
1.90의
number that
방어를
jumps out at you. This guy's whip,
이어가고
which
있고요.
is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming
좀
into the
이제
start.
홈런을 좀
That's not
이제
an
좀
easy thing to do. That tells me one
오늘
thing. Not only is his stuff
한 두 개,
good, but he wipes people out
두
quick.
개밖에
This is
이제
a
내주지
real
않았던
good
점에서
pitcher.
Into the box, Bubba Thompson.
오늘
He'll get
승리를
us
많이
started
하는
in
거에
this one under
승리를
the
많이
lights.
취하는 거에
First pitch on its way.
많은 도움이 된 것 같습니다.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super
접혔다가 또
important. You
이제
have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or
2.5경기로
4-game
이제
set.
벌어지고
You take the
있는데
first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on
동료들이 많이
strikes to
도와줘야
open up the
되는데
ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his
물론
name in the
지금 제
Cy Young
경기에서는
Award discussions. At this point in the season, it's pretty hard to argue against him when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him
저의
packing
승리에는
without
좀
much problem.
많은 도움이
Game
되고
time
있는데
temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch.
참
Count now a ball and a strike.
다른 경기에서 좀
Now a
연승을
ball
좀
swung
오래
on and
이어가지
heading
못하고
for the
좀
stands
끊기는
in right,
게
and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
You got one.
아쉽네요.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it.
Mine.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Up next for the Rangers, Avisail Garcia, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
0-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Second inning set to go, and up to bat next the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. No balls and 1 strike. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for Texas, Michael Tolia, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the Blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Misses, ball 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Nick Solak is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
예, 2회 말에 한 점 수치 득점하면서 이번 경기도 좀 유리하게 진행되고
First
있습니다.
delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. In for strike 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Barehanded at his knees. How about that? At the plate, Jose Trevino. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
좋습니다. 예. 3회까지
Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
지금까지 3회까지 퍼펙트로 이제 진행되고 있습니다.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. And a big part of the
He's out.
Digging in, Bubba Thompson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. The lead is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Davis Wenzel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off.
또
Center
몰랐는데.
field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
4회도 한 아웃만 잡아대면
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's
4회도 이제
0-2.
마무리되는데
Hey, this is an amazing
지금까지 이제
inning right here.
퍼펙트로
Attacking the
이제
zone.
진행을 하면서
Swing and a miss. That retires the
이제
side, and
9회까지
that will...
노히트로 이어졌으면 좋겠네요. 또 이런 경기에는 노히트로까지 이제 기대가 되는데
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit?
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
And with 1 swing at a bat, no hitter gone, shutout gone, and now we got a tie Wago. Anything can happen.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
역시 야구는 한
Pitch on the
방이야.
way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Nick Solak. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch,
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's Rougned Odor now, fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
오늘 첫 역전을 허용하네요.
So digging in now, Jose Trevino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
다시 또 방어율도 1점대로 올라갔어야 되나?
On the outer half. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
2점으로 막는데
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
아직 저 방어율 1점대로 다시 돌아오지
about to get
않았고.
started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bubba Thompson. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
패드 매겨야 돼, 패드. 한 점짜리 괜찮아.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Davis Wenzel. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Joey Gallo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the digging in the switch hitter, Michael Tolia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Nick Solak is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lifted into the air out toward center field.
자, 이렇게 7회까지 마무리하게 됩니다.
다음
이닝에 이제 다시 마운드에 올라올 수 있는데 역전 기대해 봅니다. 아, 역시 안 되는구만. 오. 아, 그래도 역전했다가 다시 역전하게 됐기 때문에 저의 패배는 무문합니다. 이렇게 좀 제 개인적으로는 이제 좀 도움을 받았는데 팀적으로는 타자들이 많은 도움을 되지 않네요. 이렇게 오늘 마지막 경기까지 이렇게 마무리를 진행하였고요. 거의 대략 3시간 정도의 방송으로 지나가게 됐습니다. 이렇게 간간히 이제 방송을 이제 확인해 보면서 또 영상에 대해서 또 이제 확인해 보기도 하고 하는데 아직 저 홍보가 잘 되는지 되지 않아서 혹은 뭐 여러분께서 흥미를 갖지 못해서 많은 분들이 함께 해주지 않지만 정말 시간이 지나서는 지금보다 훨씬 더 나아진 방송이 되는가 동시에 여러분과 함께하는 방송이 될 수 있도록 간절히 바라면서 오늘 방송 이렇게 좀 마무리한 식으로 좀 마무리를 좀 진행시키고 또 그 다음에 순위 보시고요. 점점 다시 한국까지 이제 그 와일드 카드 제출팀 세 경기 차이로 이제 좀 한 경기 차이로 줄였다가 다시 세 경기 차이로 벌어지고 있는데 참 답답하다. 홈런 16개 맞았네요. 그 다음에 방어율 1위 아직까지 1위를 고수하고 있고 1.93이닝 방어율 1.93 이렇게 되겠습니다. 아까심에 그 경기에서 이제 이겼으면은 다승 동률인데 아깝네. 그 다음에 수상 후보 순위 아메리칸 이건 뭐지? 아메리칸 리그 MVP 후보 아메리칸 리그 저 MVP 후보고요. 1위네요. 후보 1위네요. 그 다음에 슬러거 실버 슬러거 외야수 야수 부분 마이크 트라웃 1위 후보고요. 예. 그 다음에 내야수는 하베르 바이즈. 예. 뭐 3루수는 LA 레인저스의 안토니 랜던. 그 다음에 2루수는 글레이버 토레스. 그 다음에 1루수는 프레디 프리먼. 이렇게. 그 다음에 포수는 미츠 가르버. 그 다음에 뭐라 해야 되나? 지명타자. 예, 지명타자 부분, 엘로이. 예, 그 다음에 지명타자 부분 엘로이 지미네스. 예, 히미네즈인가요? 예, 그 다음에 골든글러브. 이렇게 등등 있는데요. 싸이영은 못 받을라나? 싸이영도 이제 임창용 이렇게 1위 후보로 이렇게 됐습니다. 이렇게 여러 1위 후보들을 지금 보여드리고, 참 이렇게 3시간 동안 방송을 이렇게 진행하면서 이렇게 많은 분들이 아직 함께 해주지 않았었지만, 나중에 이제 함께 해주실 분들께 여러 부분 여러 시간 동안 함께 해주시기를 바라면서 오늘은 실시간 라이브 방송 더쇼 20RTTS 로드 투 더쇼 임창용 기욱이 이렇게 마무리를 지으겠습니다. NGOTV의 BJ NOG였고요. 정말 저희 채널에 많이 와주셔가지고 함께 해주시기를 바라면서 이렇게 마무리하겠습니다. 남은 이제 주말 편안하게 이제 보내시고 이제 월요일 다가올 월요일 잘 맞이해 주시기를 바라면서 이게 방송 여기서 마치겠습니다. 모두들 감사합니다. 안녕.